What do you want? Leave.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
There is no Dorothy Crane.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. I must insist, sir. Please let...
I have no time.
I must insist, sir.
I have no...
It's locked. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just downwind.
It's locked. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned. No one's there. I must insist.
I have... I have...
Welcome, sir.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Doctor? Interesting.
How is business?
Business?
I see.
It's no secret.
As a merchant.
What do you mean, besides?
Violence.
Yeah.
Where did this...
In the clothes...
Have you been hurt?
No.
Have you heard of a...
Nurse Crane?
Yes,
Dorothy Crane ain't even a...
That doesn't
Your precious nurse...
Have you heard of a...
Nurse Crane? So
Yes, she's a...
Dorothy Crane ain't...
That doesn't
Your precious...
Right then. Excuse me, sir.
Another journalist?
I'm not a
A
journalist.
doctor, you...
Really?
I'm Joe Peterson's son.
May I ask?
I'll do whatever I...
According to you...
Not familiar with this name.
This part of town...
Totally. Look at me, for instance.
How did you become the local bully?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bars.
A job?
I got enlisted by the wet boot boy.
You survived.
I don't care what you think.
I'm not sure, Mr.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor
Have you heard of a nurse?
Dorothy Crane?
Could you please tell me...
She's a nice girl.
Goodbye, Mr. Peter. Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
I am Dr. John.
A scientist.
What do you mean when you say that
All scientists are...
quite a judgmental...
Well, you are seeking a...
I am. What do you mean?
All scientists...
Quite a judgment...
Well, you are seeking...
Well,
As a doctor,
what do you mean?
the beast is...
Really?
We must fight...
What is left?
Cleansing.
What do you mean?
All
Quite a
Well, you...
Well,
As a doctor...
what do you mean?
The beast...
I have... Good evening.
It's far...
Tell me, Tobias.
God will recognize it.
Science and...
See, Doctor?
Tell me,
God will recognize...
Science...
See, Doctor?
What do you...
All...
Quite...
Well, you...
I have had enough.
It's far...
Have you any
No.
Where did you...
I sent Sam
You sent him on some...
as a true believer.
I have had enough.
Excuse me, sir. Are you from...
Sorry, I'm new to what...
Dr. Reed?
Why are the newspapers...
There's a war going on.
It's a dis...
These are bad.
Have you any...
I've had to run and...
That sci... What is a journalist?
He goes where none of his
So you risk your life...
Whitechapel is the crew...
That's quite on...
Not at all, sir.
I heard you're
Not much, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid...
Ah,
Without a doubt, you...
I don't know much about the man.
He has no...
No. Except
Where can I find...
he spends most of his time.
He never...
No. A few days ago.
Really?
He went to the nearest mail.
Goodbye, Mr. Dart. Good evening, miss. I know what you're thinking. I know you understand. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please... A stubborn and mute comrade. Very well.
There's one of them! Watch yourselves! Stay back!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news. Hello again. Very well. I cannot enter. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Hello again. Very well. Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour.
A doctor, you...
All right. It's locked, all right. Good evening, Mr. Whittaker.
He's far.
Do you know no...
I don't like
So, you're not...
nuns.
Why do you...
Before coming to...
I have heard enough.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Mr.
Some of us.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr.
Please be my guest. Although...
Really?
I'm a poet, sir.
May I ask what...
Not at all.
But are you not a...
Oh, why should I?
If you say...
Thank you, Doctor.
What are your thoughts?
Terrible use.
What are you talking?
Do you remember London?
Yes.
Most people...
Are you aware?
But this is where
I understand.
I don't care.
If some...
Well, you've...
Tell me, Mr.
The place is not...
Do you not...
On the contrary...
What can you tell me?
Not much. And that's...
Perhaps you're...
One day, perhaps...
In what way?
The struggle...
If you say
Such vibe...
vivid.
Oh, yes? The...
Do you not...
On the
What can you tell...
Not much.
Did you know the mute of...
No, I didn't.
Are you not curious?
That girl has not...
I fear you...
Guilty!
Tell me, Mr.
The place is...
Do you not...
On the contrary...
What can you tell...
Not much.
And have you...
Maybe I...
May I ask you...
Extraordinary part of...
I'm looking for
Dorothy Craig.
What can you tell me about an old...
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know.
Not interested in...
Darius is an old
I'll leave you alone. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
You again?
Goodbye, Mr.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never...
Joe Peterson. He's the...
I've known Joe for years.
What can you...
Colossus Joe.
It's never...
We've all had some...
And no one...
Nobody...
Goodbye for now, Mr.
Where's my money?
You again?
Goodbye, Mr.
You again?
Goodbye.
Mr. Petrescu. You again?
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor.
I'm nothing like you.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we...
I have to admit your words have conviction. If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must...
We've not been formally introduced.
I am Darius Petrescu.
So Dorothy's...
Like myself and many people in this area,
She seems important to the community.
more than you can imagine.
Tell me everything you know.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm all...
Are you not what?
She is as...
Are you in love?
Don't be stupid.
Who is she?
She's not from around here, that's all we know.
You say she has no...
Well, there's that.
Tell me everything you know.
I do...
Do you have any...
Oh, no.
Don't be...
It's quite...
This war...
No.
How did you meet Nurse Crane?
I'm her oldest friend in England.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you?
Really? Then
I know you fought,
I know my days are...
but Romania escaped the grasp of the...
It is not a country.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
I need help! He's going into...
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. So what do I owe this courtesy? This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here.
It's locked, all right.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied.
But why Lady Ash?
She's pristine and proper, all right.
Dr. Swansea is a...
It's easy for you to say, Doctor.
So,
I know you're kind, Doctor.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, Fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal. It's locked. It's locked.